Right now we are weighing 125 grams of Guatemalan coffee. That is the coffee we are going to be roasting today, and we are doing a medium roast. Next, what we're doing is we are going to put the green Guatemalan coffee beans into the Nestle coffee roaster. So we are pouring that in there in order to roast them. And once again, as I said, we're doing a medium roast, which is going to be about 21 minutes. So as you can see, we included a compilation of the coffee beans roasting and getting darker over time. The total energy usage for the Nesco coffee roaster was 0.21 kilowatt hours. We also chose a medium roast because it does use less energy than a dark roast, but it has a better flavor than a light roast would. As you can see right here, after it's done roasting, we obviously needed a mitten to take it out because it was hot. We're gonna pour the coffee beans into a colander just to get rid of the extra chaff. Next, we are pouring 333 grams of water into the water kettle, and we are boiling that to 93 degrees Celsius, and the total amount of energy this uses is 0.03 kilowatt hours. While the water is boiling, we are going to be grinding our coffee beans to a grind size of 20 because we thought this was an appropriate grind size for our brew. We are then weighing 20.8 grams of our grinded Guatemalan coffee. The brewing method we chose was the Clever Dripper, so right now we're pouring our grinded coffee and as well as the hot water into the Clever Dripper, and we are going to let this sit for around 5 minutes. The reason we chose this brewing method is because it doesn't require any energy. Therefore, it's perfect if we're trying to minimize the amount of energy we're using when brewing a cup of coffee. Total dissolved solids we measured was 1.09%, and the percent extraction was 16. Going back to our blind taste test, when we tasted our coffee, the smell was strong, the taste was okay, and the body was a little bit more watery than we anticipated. But overall, it was an okay cup of coffee. After we've waited 5 minutes for the coffee to sit, we are going to put it on top of the carafe, and we are done. If we were to replicate this competition, we would have used Ethiopian coffee beans instead of Guatemalan beans because we've noticed that we preferred the taste during the competition. I think we would have still sticking with the same brewing method just because it uses the least amount of energy, but we would have, if we could do this again, we would have used Ethiopian beans just because of the taste of the coffee. And here's a process flow diagram of everything that took in order to make this cup of coffee. We did 4 separate brews, and that came out to a total amount of energy of 0.96 kilowatt hours.